There are three basic necessities that parents have to provide: shelter, clothing, and food. That's it. Shelter, that can be simple. They just live with you. Clothing, a t-shirt and some pants, typically that'll do. But food, food. Feeding toddlers is a incredibly challenging task if you don't know. They just don't like anything, it seems like, and they can be like very picky. And the kicker to that is you actually have to feed them every single day. Recently, we learned that Taj's diet could actually be a reason for his eczema flare-ups. So now it's time to switch it up a little bit and start cooking different kinds of foods, to change up that diet a little bit. Oh, and then I mentioned we learned this the day before the main cook in our house was going to be out of town for a week. Main cook being, my wife. And then I also mentioned that I suck at cooking. Yeah, yep, This is going to be one hell of a journey. I hope you appreciate this. One day we noticed that Taj was scratching his hand a lot. We didn't think much of it. We thought it was maybe just because of the winter months his hand was a little dry. Then over time it started to morph into something that just honestly started to look really bad, until eventually it matured into the E word, eczema. We treated it every night with a steroid cream, and we put what's called an eczema glove on his hand at nighttime. It seemed to do the trick for a little while, but as soon as we would stop applying the cream, it would come back again. With us hitting our ceiling of what eczema is and how to treat it, we turned to somebody that may have a little bit more information for us. A holistic specialist.
Hey, this is Jade. Rachel, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, Jade?
Hey, how are you?
So let's dive in, and we're going to look at his body systems weakened, his bladder showing up, okay? Make sure he's drinking plenty of water. He may drink water, but, the question too is he drinking enough? Diet.
He loves fruits,
fruit noodles,
and then big carbaholic.
Okay, loves the carbs, and that flares up the eczema for sure.
Okay, that's good to know.
I keep saying his kidneys are showing up a good bit. Let's make sure he is drinking enough of water. Let's really be more observant there. I also want him going gluten-free. Have y'all tried going gluten-free in this diet?
No.
It's going to make a huge difference. I know it's going to be challenging, but the school diet could be playing a huge role because school food diet is typically loaded with a lot of gluten.
I do not want to go on this gluten journey. These kids, too much work, bro.
Look, the Taj alone is like a freaking
Mercedes.
No, he's worse than a Mercedes. He's like some 1954 classic that you gotta fucking go crank every day and put new oil in.
Yeah. So the Taj could have a gluten allergy. Now, gluten allergies are mad common. I know that, but I never really knew how hard it would be to actually eliminate gluten from your diet, or at least reduce it. Rachel's gone on this business trip, so
I come back tomorrow.
And then she leaves again.
From Friday, I'll come back that following Thursday.
So that's like a week. 1 week in family time is relates to a month. It translates to a month of regular people single time. You feel me? Rachel's gone on this business trip, so it's all up to me. I gotta reduce the gluten. I gotta go get these kids. I know they're gonna come back and they're gonna be hungry. So I don't even know. We don't even got nothing gluten free here. So in her absence, I will assume sole responsibility of all cooking in the house, and that cooking will consist of a severe reduction of gluten in the food. Hopefully. Now I've been alone with these kids before, but alone for a week, I think that'll wear on anybody. What?
How?
My goodness. Taj, what?
Oh, I'm trying to get it out.
This is why you gotta be patient. And just wait for me to get it. Okay?
Macaroni was my favorite.
Well, I'm sure it was. We're still gonna eat that because Miss Carla just came and cleaned the floors. So.
Is he gonna eat it?
Yes, we are gonna eat that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna taste super good. Oh,
See this? This is one of Taj's favorite foods. Boxed pasta. It has gluten in it, but it doesn't say it has gluten in it. because that would be too easy.
Triticum vulgare.
It has
Triticum vulgare.
triticum
vulgare,
which is wheat. It doesn't say gluten. It says
triticum vulgare,
yeah, that, and also a little bit of
triticale
too. Can't eat this triticale and
triticum vulgare.
there is one thing that has no gluten in it. None. My objective that I choose to accept is to learn to cook well enough to be able to slip past the taste buds of a 4-year-old. I hope one day he appreciates this.